Well, hi everyone, it's Steve here from the MetaSpace, and it's good to be back with you again. And today I'm going to be sharing about something that took me by surprise recently. In fact, just over the last few weeks. It's something that's going to be able to help you in the digital online space. It's a bit of a hybrid actually between the digital space and the physical space in which we work. You'll see what I mean in a moment. And maybe it's going to give you a different perspective on something that you've just looked at and thought, oh, that's nice. Didn't think much of. I think you're going to have a second look at a second deeper look, because what I'm about to share with you can be either done for a bit of pocket money as a secondary part-time or secondary job or part-time job, or it could actually be a full-time income for you if you see the value in what I'm sharing. So are you ready? Let's go. This is about Uber, or specifically Uber Eats driving, but there is an Uber driving passenger as well, but I'm going to be focusing on the Uber Eats. And what got me interested in this around about a month ago is that I saw this article, and you can follow this article too if you Google Uber Eats driver New Zealand news. So specifically, I'm going to be looking at the New Zealand market, but it also Australian market will be open to this as well. And there'll be other markets that have Uber, and maybe you can check out what's happening inside your country. So keep that in mind as I go through this presentation. So what happened on this article? Well, it's about this young man named Jack Hammond, in fact, 21 years old, Uber Eats delivery driver, and he created a TikTok challenge to try and earn $2,000 in a week. And that week he got to $1,500. Can you imagine that? By working around about 47 hours. And his aim over the first year of him doing Uber Eats driving is to get to $100,000. Now, does that grab your interest? I can tell you it grabbed mine. And I wondered to myself, how the heck can you do that? So I read through the article, and a short time later, I thought I'm going to have a little bit of more of a look into it. And I came across this, and this is under www.uber.com. So if Uber is inside your part of the world, have a look and see if there are any promotions that are available in where you are. For me in New Zealand and in different parts of New Zealand, you'll see that there is this particular bonus. It's a sign-up bonus. So if you haven't done this for the first time, consider it well. Because what job do you know of where you can sign up, complete certain tasks, and then get a $500 extra bonus for that first week of working, right? Normally you're an apprentice, so you're just learning the ropes. So getting a bonus is out of the question for most. But here it is, complete 30 deliveries between the 1st of October, sign up on or after the 1st of October, here we are in the beginning of December, and complete 30 deliveries before the 31st of January, and then you will receive a $500 bonus on top of what you received by doing those deliveries. Now that is so amazing. So when I saw that, I went, wow. I wrote to them, I said, is this the case? They wrote back, they said, yeah, it is the case. So I jumped on board to see how this would operate, and I was pleasantly surprised by a whole range of things. So let's check it out. So what is delivering with Uber? Okay, so number one, no boss. You're thinking, what? That's right. There's no bot, no boss. It's got a flexible schedule, and it's got a quick pay. Now, I'm going to go into each of those three things as we go through this presentation, and let's see what you think. So you can deliver food from your city's favorite restaurants to hungry consumers using your car, motorbike, scooter, or bicycle. So that's really good. Myself, I've decided to do it with my car. But you've got a motorbike or a scooter, or you can do it on your bike. Any one of these can be utilized, whatever is best for you. So that's really, really, really good. Next, it's easy to sign up online. So here's the online part of it. A lot of it is online. You can sign up online, you can download the Uber Driver app from Google Play or the Apple App Store, log into your existing account, or tap register to create a new account. So you may be already an Uber Eats customer, but now you can become an Uber Eats driver. So number two is complete sign-up steps. So that's where you'll need a copy of a few personal documents, and you'll need also to lodge a background check. I did that. It wasn't too onerous, and I gave them the required documents. Once I got it right, then it went through, big tick in the box. No interview process, just fulfill the requirements, tick the box, and you're in. And so there you go. Number three is you activate your account. once you've provided all the required documents, your account should be activated within 5 business days. For me, it was within a couple. So there you go. It's within that whole 5 business days. So I started to get going. One of the things that was really helpful that I found over the time is training and support systems. So here's just a little bit of what I've come across inside as I've been learning over the short 2 weeks I've been doing this, less than 2 weeks so far. One of them is help master your deliveries with these tips. So I pushed to learn more and I went and read through them. I thought, that is amazing. Then I went into number 2, which is what most of us will be interested in, right? All about earnings and earning opportunities and how the delivery fees are calculated. So it's really good to know how the business operates so that you can make the most of it. So I went push, find out more, and I found out more. And then there's the loyalty or the rewards program, which is called Uber Eats Pro. So there you go. It's saying to me, Stephen, you've been automatically enrolled in the Uber Eats Pro, a rewards program that offers benefits designed to help you reach your goals on and off the road. See program details there. So what did I do? I pushed the learn more button and found out more. There are many topics that come out, and I noticed that they don't just all come out once. So they're not like a library that confronts you. It's more like, hey, here's a few topics, and then as you go over the first week and then the second week I've seen, then they drop out another topic. Hey, check out this and learn out more. So I personally have found that very encouraging to learn as I go. There's a map, really good, because basically it's like, if you can think about Google Maps. So when you push the go button, it takes you from offline to online, and suddenly it starts to search for you places or delivery places for you to go and do deliveries from and to the residents that you're going to go to. So really good. The map system talks to you, so you don't have to look at it. It's speaking to you, telling you where to go, which direction, when to turn, and when you've arrived. So really good to have that support system on there as well. You can, if you have any problems, you can speak to an agent, you can call support. Yes, in my first week, I had some question marks. So I rang them and said, hey, and they said, ho, and then we had a conversation and it worked out well. And then you can also send support messages. There was one time that I also not only called support, I messaged them at the same time. So 2 different people to get back to me fast so that I could remedy my query and carry on with what I was doing. They did, sorted, and I was able to go on. So there's a great wonderful support systems there, the map, the support that you can phone just like that, and the message you can do straight away, as well as the training that is available to you. So I've appreciated it, and I think you will too. Driving time, let's talk about that. So with Uber Eats, and I can't speak for Uber driving, but Uber Eats driving is that you can be on the road for 13 hours at a time before you have to take a 10-hour compulsory rest. So you don't have to work up that amount. I personally have not done 13 hours per day, but you could do 13 hours over 7 days. Right? Let's just quickly work that out on the calculator. That's a lot, right? 13 times 7. Imagine that. That's 91 hours. Want to work 91 hours? Well, you can, as long as you have your 10-hour break. Me, I got into the early 30s. I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. I was actually going to just work a part week last week, around about 20 hours or less, but then a special promotion came out. I thought, oh, I'm going to go for that promotion. So I bumped it up to 32, and then I was able to successfully complete that promotion. Anyway, here we go. The driver time is very flexible. So you can push the on and off button as much as you want. You can go from offline to on, push the go, and it's up to you. As long as it's not over 13 hours, you could put it on and do a few deliveries, turn it off, stop deliveries coming to you, and go and do whatever it is that's happening in your life. Maybe it's picking up the kids. Maybe it's spending some time with your loved one or loved ones. You know, or maybe it's just having a little bit of a sleep. I don't know. Whatever it is, you can break it up. It's your time, your day, your life. So it's one of the things I love is that whether you work 2 hours that day or no hours, or you work the maximum 13 hours, it's all up to you. You can choose however you work within that whole 24-hour period. You can wake up at midnight and work 13 hours, or you can wake up at midnight and say, I can't sleep, work 2 hours, go back to sleep, work another 4 hours. It's totally up to you. So I love the flexibility of being able to control when I do work. Don't you? Wouldn't you love that ability to be able to work whenever? well, yeah, I hope if it does, then maybe this is for you. The earning forecast, this is another thing that I really appreciated, is that each day it will show you, and this is where I am in Upper Riccarton, what is the most applicable times or the best times when people are asking for the delivery. So I thought, oh, I'm going to work around that, because not only you can see those times that are where deliveries are more there's more demand. There's also bonus points that are associated to the reward system that are associated to those around those times as well. So I've been able to work that out in the very short amount of time that I've been doing it, and going, this is very good. Now, when you push on the earnings forecast, it will bring up the map, and then you can see all those different areas. You push on one of those, like for example, Upper Riccarton or Christchurch Central, and then it's going to bring up to you the demand schedule, what's happened over the last 4 weeks or so inside those particular areas. So you can go, oh, Shockburn, not so much. Christchurch Central, yeah. Hereward, no. Upper Riccarton, yes. And then you can scroll down and you can see other areas as well. So think about it for where you are inside the world. It could be, like I said, where I am in New Zealand, in my city. It could be for you in Australia, or it could be in another country where you are that's got Uber. You'll be able to check it and be able to work out your schedule and plan accordingly. I love that I'm able to look and go, oh, today not so good in this area at this particular time, so I'll focus on another time. So you will have that capability as well. There's promotions that are happening all the time. Like I was mentioning earlier, is I didn't know that there was, I knew that there were promotions, I just didn't know how they work. What I found is that they are either activity, the ones that I've seen so far, are activity based, or they're time based. And so here, look, this one here that I'm going to show you, which was last week's quest on the weekend, is that I could earn a certain amount of extra bonus if I did a certain amount of trips. So this one was really, really good, because what I found is the first 10 trips gave a $25 extra bonus. So this is on top of that $500 that we talked about earlier, right? Then the next 10 trips above that gave another $35 bonus. So I went, wow. And then I saw pop up the 40 and then the 50 to let you know, yes, I did all of that. So I got the extra $40 on top of that, and then I did the extra 15 and the extra $50 on top of that. So I completed it in 2 days. I was able to secure another 50 trips. And so that meant another $150 bonus. Now, that was amazing, because I didn't expect a promotion of such a wonderful promotion. But now I can understand why, when I come across Uber Eats drivers and I say, how long have you been doing it? And one of them was telling me 3 years. And I thought, I wonder why 3 years? When I see promotions like this, I can say, no wonder you're doing this, because there are all kinds of wonderful promotions that pop up that you can plug into if you desire. So this is another area where you can utilize to the max to make the most for your life, for you and your loved ones. There is Uber Eats Pro, and that's the reward system. And so here you can see it was coming near the end, because I only just joined, like I said, in the last week and a half to 2 weeks. And so I already had got a long way towards the first bonus system. In fact, I did just reach it as November the 30th. So that tells you a lot, right? That I was able to get there within within a week. Is really amazing. They do have different categories. You can see on this one here, the green rewards, which is what I was there, is that you get a 20% discount on services and accessories at 2 degrees. That's a mobile network company. And so I am with that particular company, so I was able to put in my code, which is associated to me being an Uber Eats driver, and so that's about to be rolled onto this 20% discount for the plan that I have. So I'm very, very happy about that. Also, with this, on a green status, 10% discount on Super Cheap Auto and fuel discount at BP. So very, very good. There are other areas as you qualify, like 500 points, then you go to the gold status, gives you a little bit extra rewards. Platinum, even further, you can see that the 50% discount is bumped up from the 10 to it's Super Cheap Auto. Diamond, you get premier support plus 20% discount on Super Cheap Auto. So yeah, there are different rewards for different countries, maybe even different cities. You'll just have to look at it yourself to see what rewards are around where you are. Very, very, very good. Here you go. So the discount at 2 degrees tells you about it here. Every one of the statuses from green right up to platinum. Did I get that right? Let's just go back there, right up to diamond, I should say. Yes, tick in the box at 2 degrees. But not only that, you can get the full fuel discount. The higher the status that you reach over the 3-month period, then the more cents per litre that you'll get off, right up to 13 cents, just for you doing what you do to the best of your ability and earning those rewards points. And there you go, the discount at Super Cheap Auto. Like I said, in your country, it may be something different, but here in New Zealand, where I am, in my city, here you go, I've got this 10% discount, but if I get right up to the 20%, which I will be able to do within about a month to a month and a half, then I'll be able to get 20% reward at Super Cheap Auto if I decide to use that. Okay, let's look at another way that you can make money, and this is tips. So this is from the customers that you're delivering to. If they like your service, you know what? They can give you tips from $1 right up to whatever it is that they want to give. For me, I got from $1 right up to $4 something just for delivering, giving their packages of food and drinks in a nice way. And if I did see them, just saying hi, enjoy your food, I could have put that on the chat, or I just said it to them verbally, and they threw in a tip. So there's another wonderful reward for just doing your job, something that you don't normally get at most jobs around. Earnings. Okay, well, let's look at earnings, because that's what we're here for. And one of the most wonderful things, which I think you'll be pleased about, is the cash out. Now, what's happening with the cash out? This is where you can, if you have at least $1 inside that you've earned for your deliveries on any day, you can, if it's before 5 o'clock, you can push the cash out button. It'll ask you to confirm, and then it will send it by the next day, basically, into your own bank account that you've nominated. So I've already done this twice. In fact, I did it today, and I did it on the weekend, and then it got paid out on Monday. And I was really amazed. And you can do this at least once a day for free, so that you can get paid the next day. So just imagine that. Instead of working this whole week and then getting paid next Wednesday, Thursday, or whatever day, you can get paid every day next week and every day the following week if you just keep pushing the cash out button on a daily basis. For me, I'm so used to doing it weekly that I'm just doing it on the Thursday like I did today, because I'm planning just to not, unless there's a promotion, I thought, well, this will be my last day for the week doing this part-time. But if there's a promotion, I'll plug in for whatever will fulfill that promotion, and then I'll push the cash out button once I finish the promotion. So, you know, you should be really happy about that, because this gives you more flexibility to get the money when you want it. So let's look at referrals now, because remember I told you about coming on through just seeing someone else doing it. Now, they didn't get a referral from me, because I didn't know them, but I saw that article, but I saw the $500 work it and then do 30 deliveries. And so to get the tick in the box to get the $500 bonus, I'm going to tell you about this one here, which is going to be able to give you another bonus. So you can earn money by inviting others to drive with Uber or deliver with Uber Eats. They can be either one, as long as they're in the same country as you or as I. You can invite them from your friends from anywhere inside the country. And the referral rewards, just to let you know, can be different for different cities. So the referral reward you receive will be based on the city that your friend is driving or delivering in. Once they've completed the specified number of trips and have met all the other conditions, you'll receive your referral reward the following week. So you can get a wonderful surprise. And for me, well, let me just show you what it is inside where I am. I'm in Christchurch, and this is in New Zealand. And so I will get $300 for a new user. So that means, how will I get that? Well, if I send them my referral link, which is here, you can see that there, and it'll have this words attached to it. I make great money earning with Uber, and I think you'd love it too. Get details here. They push that, they register, and once they complete 40 trips, remember, it took me 12 hours to get over 30 trips. It could take you, what? It could take you 12 hours, it could take you 20 hours, it could take you 40 hours. It just depends how hard you work over those days, that week, those 2 weeks. But as soon as you complete that 40 trips, guess what? Not only will you be blessed, I, as the person that's referred, will get $300 as a new user. Now look at this one here. You can see it's got the share your link, right? What about if you're a returning user? Okay, so invite a friend who hasn't driven or delivered since October the 25th, 2021, and get up to $250 when they complete 40 trips in Christchurch in their first 45 days. So there you go. All I got to do is share this link. Hey, I'm earning off Uber and it's a good time to come back. Check out your special offer by following this. So they can push that, complete those 40 trips within their first 45 days back on Uber, which, like I said, is easily attainable. And then I would get $250. This can happen for you. So it's another wonderful bonus for just sharing from this amazing company that I've come to realize in a short amount of time. Now, I enjoyed because I thought, well, I'm going to plug in just at least for that $500 bonus. But then, as you can see, there's a great variety of ways to earn: the tips, the referral process, the delivery system, the promotions. And so I love that I've come across this through this person who shared on an article, a young man wanting to make a living for himself and move forward. Well, he's sparked me, and now I hope I'm sparking you. So let's have a quick summary of the different things that I've talked about today. With Uber Eats, hope it excites you. Well, number one, it's a great kickstart and referral bonus. We've talked about that. Great kickstart. Hope check for you inside your country if you've got a similar promotion. But for me in my country, $500 in the city that I am, and in other cities as well. And the referral bonus, $300 for new and $250 for those who have been but haven't done for a while. What else? Well, it's your choice of delivery method. So it could be a car, van, scooter, motorbike, or bicycle. It's up to you. Use the method that you have or that you'd prefer. Next, your own hours. As long as it's not over 13 hours, you can break it up any which way you want. No one else is telling you what to do. It's when you push that button to do no hours that day, no hours that week, or up to 13 hours every day and 91 for the whole week. So, you determine the hours that you work. So that means you can choose when to wake up and when to go to sleep. Earnings when you want to. We talked about that. And that is like, you can have it paid out to you daily if you want. Finish your work, push the button, and then see it come. Well, normally you'll finish it after 5, but if you work early enough, then you push the button, you get paid the next day. If it's after, then look forward to be paid in the next 2 days. But the earnings basically are when you want it, when you push the cash out button. Otherwise, it is paid out weekly the following week. Frequent promotions. Well, like I said, I was surprised. I jumped on the $500 promotion, accomplished that. And then I saw this one come out last weekend. I'd finished for the week, I went, I'm going to jump on and see what it is. I thought it was just a $10 promotion. And then I saw it was a progressive promotion. So do 10, get a certain bonus. Do another 10, get an increased bonus. Do another 15, get even more. And then another 15, get even more, which all were cumulative. That means they all added up and given to me as a whole. Really, really wonderful, and already received it. And like I said, a progressive reward program. So you can start at the silver, but over a very short amount of time, around about a week, I can see that I get to the $500. So if you times that to 2,500, there'd be 5 weeks. So around about a week, month to a month and a half, and I'll be at the highest reward program, getting the greatest benefits. Again, check the benefits in the cities and the country where you are. There are multiple ways to earn. We talked about that. So not only can you deliver, you can plug into the greatest parts of the day, which has the biggest bonuses, and also where you can get tips. So there are a lot of different ways that you can earn. You just choose how much you want to plug into them so that you can benefit the most. No interview. So as long as you provide the required documents, it'll be a tick in the box, and you'll be fit to get on the road and start delivering your way to a better future. It's a straightforward sign-up process. So they tell you what you need to provide, you provide it in the way they've asked for. If you have a problem, get on the blower. hey, I don't quite know what to do, or get on the message, type that way, and they will also help you that way as well. So it's a very good support system. I've found it's been very helpful, and it's been close to instant. And you can do that those 3 different ways. You've got the map system, you've got the chat, and you've also got the call. You are your own boss. And if you like the idea of being your own boss after working so long for most of your life, then I really want to recommend this to you as something you can do. Uber Eats driving or Uber passenger driving, make the call. And if it's you, if you know someone who's doing it around you, why don't you reach out to them and say, hey, if you got a referral link, I'll join up with you. If you don't have anyone and you're in my country, well, why don't you check inside back in this video, or you check inside the comments, and you can join on my link. And I'll be happy. We may not come across each other again for a short period of time, but if I see that I've received something from you, then expect a little message to say, hey, thanks, I'm glad you jumped on board, and I hope it's working out really, really good for you. Well, this is Steve here from the MetaSpace, and I hope that you appreciate, a little bit more inspired or sparked off by this hybrid of online and physical platform that's available for you. Maybe it's just giving you a new idea of how to utilize the Uber Eats space, not just to eat, but to earn pocket money, part-time or full-time. Look forward to more on the MetaSpace. Until next time, e konera and take care.